what are the really great places to live in the world? Thailand,
Yep.
I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mexico's in there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereabouts in Mexico?
Well, it depends what kind of life you want. Like you have all Baja California, if you want to live in a nature paradise. You have a lot of colonial towns.
Where do
if you
the
want a small
kids?
community.
Where do the kids who are watching this social media all the time and want to live outside of America or outside of the UK? The kids
Where
that
can they
come
live
here
in
to
Mexico?
Thailand, whereabouts do they go in Mexico?
Guanajuato. Really, there's probably 20, 30 different options.
Yeah.
I will first look for the colonial towns.
Yeah.
That is normally where foreigners go.
Yeah.
You know, you have a small little towns, cobbled streets, beautiful houses.
Yeah.
You have Tasco, you have Querétaro.
And what's the cost of living?
Probably now it's similar to Thailand.
Thailand, yeah. Because here,
Yeah.
you know, somebody told me that in the West, in America or the UK, if you earn money, you spend 4/5 of it on living.
Yeah, of course.
Here you spend 1/5. Mexico, you spend 1/5.
Difference, you know, is also we are expats here.
Yeah.
Expats in Mexico.
Yeah.
Life will be very similar because you
Yeah.
come with high value money.
Yeah.
While if you work in Mexico,
Yeah.
probably you are not as
Yeah.
well as if you work in Bangkok.
Yeah.
Like Bangkok has more international companies, more expatriates.
And is it
plans.
safe now in Mexico?
Mexico. I wouldn't call it safe, but for traveling, I think it's okay.
Yeah.
For living-
travel, yeah.
You know, it's risk and
Yeah.
accumulated risk.
I mean, it really happens. The cartels are actually still there.
Of course.
Do you talk about it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You know, Mexicans, like every people that live in a dangerous
Yeah.
country, get to believe that nothing is happening.
Yeah.
You know, this is the typical frog in hot water.
Yeah.
So if you talk to a normal Mexican, they will be like,
Yeah.
it's super safe.
Yeah.
Nothing ever happened.
Yeah.
Before talking for 1 hour about everything that
Yeah.
happened in their lives.
Yeah.
When they were robbed, when they were virtually kidnapped, when they were
So
escaping
people's got
someone.
stories.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they will finish and say, but man, nothing really happens in Mexico. You're crazy. It's not
Yeah.
unsafe. It's like, what happened the last hour,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So, you know, you have that. While people in Bangkok, for example, always tell me that Bangkok is super dangerous and everything happens here.
No.
Exactly. So, you know, the perception of people, when you live in a very safe place, you highlight the bad ones like Thais.
Yeah, exactly.
When you live in a place that is actually dangerous,
Yeah.
you get to believe that
Yeah.
it's not because
Yeah,
you
yeah.
cannot be happy otherwise.
What did your mum and dad do?
Well, my father is a very active and smart man.
Is he?
Yeah, so you know, he actually has 3 different degrees, 2 masters, and he went with a lot of things. Like he used to be a very qualified engineer setting factories.
Yeah.
Then he did the same thing, but for a government that was putting factories all around Mexico.
So what was the story that you guys all moved over here?
You know, my father, after those things,
Yeah.
engineering, then he was businessman, he was a successful
Yeah.
politician, and he's the guy that loves Mexico the most.
Yeah.
But me and my brother continually saw that, well, the country was not really getting anywhere.
Yeah.
All this Mexico, you know, Mexico, Singapore, Thailand, highest
Yeah.
potential.
Yeah.
I've been reading that for 50 years.
Yeah.
But then you come to the conclusion that it's really not happening. So my brother and I didn't want to live in Mexico anymore just for those reasons.
And were you a restaurateur in
oh
Mexico?
no, this is my hobby.
This is your hobby.
It's still my hobby.
What do you do?
IT. What
that
I
what you
really
do?
do is IT. My current position is CIO.
Yeah.
Normally I'm some kind of technical lead,
Yeah.
CIO, you know,
Yeah.
organizing, leading with technology, I will say.
Yeah. And can you make a very good living here? Can you make a very, very good living here?
In Thailand,
Yeah.
the potential is there.
Yeah. And are your customers in Thailand or are they around the world?
Oh, all around the world. Offices are also
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit around the world.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And do a
that's
lot
all
of
right.
those guys who work in IT, do any of them make really good money?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
You know, good money for Thailand.
Yeah.
People used to get 100,000 in the States 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Now people are signing contracts of $500,000, 800,000 if they have the special whatever degree, especially in AI. That of course you're not going to be getting here, right?
What time do you
So
wake
the
up in the
difference.
morning?
No, actually quite late.
Late. Do you?
Yeah. I work like at least 10, 10:30.
So you can work, if you have a lot on, how do you deal with it when you've got too much on? Do you stay up late?
No, you know, I'm not a believer that more hours actually do more.
Okay, that's
In fields
good,
like
yeah.
IT,
Yeah.
it's completely different.
Yeah.
You know, there are fields that you need to, you know, like probably farming, you need
Yeah.
to go through.
Yeah.
But IT is something that you can be exponentially
Yeah,
faster.
yeah.
So, you know, between a junior developer and a senior, there's now a 2 difference in
Yeah.
speed. It's at 20 times.
Yeah.
And in a really good coder, probably you are 100 times faster
Yeah.
than a beginner. Plus, what you develop, it's easier to maintain and ready for the future.
You
So that is
you
the
do
core.
a day's work, and then you come here.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah,
I
kind of.
try to do more than the day
And
work.
this,
you know?
what is this? What is this place? Is it for fun?
Yeah.
Really?
I always wanted to have a restaurant.
Yeah.
And when my son was growing a little bit more, my mom was like, "You always wanted your restaurant."
Yeah.
I think it's the time,
Yeah.
You don't have
Do
to
it.
take her all the time.
Restaurants are not easy. You have to look at every single tiny detail, and people can't see it sometimes.
Well, I learned a little bit of what I knew before. When I opened this place, I used to work for a different company, and my boss, the family is really, really rich, Asian,
Yeah.
Chinese Thai, but they only focus on money, especially him.
Yeah.
So listening to people only talking about money with
Yeah.
zero
Yeah.
passion,
Yeah.
zero understanding, zero knowledge,
Yeah.
just because money,
Yeah.
it has never been me. So I was like, no, I want something that I really care about.
Yeah.
And this is something I really care
And,
about.
and when does it rock?
What do you mean?
Well, when's it happening down here? What are the times when you look around and you go, wow, this is what I always wanted? Do you ever have those moments?
Of course, it
Yeah.
actually happened pretty fast.
Yeah.
We were very lucky at the beginning.
Yeah.
Some people discover us quite
Yeah.
quickly.
Yeah.
So the second month we have a queue.
Yeah.
And it was like every time that we
Yeah.
were published by
A
somebody.
queue is mind-blowing.
What a queue, yeah.
I've been there. Those days
That
of
was
the queue.
exciting, yeah.
Yeah. It's so exciting. So what are you going to be doing in 10 years?
Anyone questions, right? Well, I don't think I'll be retiring. Hopefully this will grow.
Are there some little niggly dreams in there that are kind of bubbling up?
Well, I really, really love traveling. So
Yeah.
my last dream is that, as my son is growing more, now he's planning to go study abroad. So my plan will be that when people ask my son, "Where's your dad? Where do they live, your parents?" What can I know, man? They're always moving. Probably
Yeah.
they're somewhere in Kazakhstan,
Yeah.
or maybe they are getting some aperitivos in
Have you
Italy.
been to the Stans?
No, man, that's my current dream.
Yeah, no, I think I've heard really good thing about the Stans.
Yeah, that's my current dream, to go
Yeah.
to all these Silk Road places.
Yeah.
I was reading a lot about them, so
Yeah,
now
yeah.
I really want to go.
Yeah.
But because I work
Yeah.
and my son goes to school, the
How old is your
periods
son?
that you have, 17.
Oh yeah, well he's perfect. As soon as he leaves,
Now
you
he's
guys can
perfect.
go off. You need to go for a long time with your
You
son.
need to go to a long time. Absolutely.
Yeah, I've done it. I did it.
Yeah.
I sailed across the Pacific.
Oh, nice,
And that was
huh?
pretty cool. That took 2
so
years, but I was backwards and forwards. And I left, and I had various people doing things, and they never missed me.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
I didn't care. I was happy that they never missed me. Are you a control freak?
I'm trying to change.
Yeah.
For this place, I will say I'm very, very little control freak.
Yeah.
But I did try everything all the time. I eat here all the time.
Yeah.
And I always have a comment on food.
I know.
No
sis.
matter where I eat.
You're just standing here. Even when we're doing an interview, you're looking over there and saying, "Pick that up." You're not messing around.
Well, I really don't understand people that don't have a peripheric vision and can see a problem.
Exactly. You've got antenna like this.
You have to, right? But that was even before this place.
I love you, man.
And
Thank you so much.
my absolute pleasure,
Thank you
man.
for talking to me.
Cheers.
That was Itzco. He's from Mexico. He came over here. He's a big IT guy, and he opened this place for fun. I mean, you don't open restaurants for fun. I think he's lying because, this is so much commitment. But he does look like he's having a good time. I asked him if he's a control freak, and he said, "I'm trying to learn not to be." I said, "Don't give it up completely."